Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Nope.
Totally not.
Maybe.
Kind of.
Possibly.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe. Welcome back to Am I the Asshole?
Welcome back.
Are you the asshole? Maybe. Kind of. Who knows?
We just said every option possible.
Mm-hmm.
Except
you can
for
choose one.
Everyone sucks.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back.
Welcome back.
You know what? I think we should jump right into today because it's a day. Well, no, it's not today. No, it'd be
That was
a couple
a
days.
few days ago.
No.
Yeah.
This one in a couple days.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot we.
Yeah.
Maneuver
Scheduling.
things. Yeah.
Scheduling.
Scheduling.
In a couple days, few days, technically, will be Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And what better way to celebrate that than to see what assholes are out there?
Yeah. This is what you should not do.
Correct. Or
Probably.
do. Potentially.
We don't know.
We'll see. Send nudes.
to your partner, not
to your
us.
partner. To
Yeah,
your partner.
Yeah, to your partner.
Suddenly our email just floods. Like, delete. But as always, subscribe, hit the bell, and then like the video. Tell YouTube you like what you're watching. For today's emoji engagement, use your favorite couple emoji. There's couple emojis.
Mm-hmm.
Use your favorite one.
Yep.
Drop that down below. And we're actually, the only reason I think we're piling into getting ready to do this is because we proofread now what we're doing, and all of them look really juicy. Yeah. So we're not gonna waste no time.
Mm-mm. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Bang.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, strong hand.
Strong hand. Let's jump into it. First up, am I the asshole for choosing to be with my heartbroken sister for Valentine's Day rather than my husband? Woo! Buckle up.
Going on a spaceship?
5-point harness, baby. So I, 29F, am the oldest of two siblings. My father.
I don't think that was an accident.
My brother, 28, and a sister who I will call Emma, 21, for the sake of the post. Wait, so you're the oldest of two siblings? But you just gave two siblings.
I think she meant to say she has two siblings.
Okay,
she's the oldest
I guess,
of three. Yeah.
I'm extremely protective towards my siblings due to our childhood workaholic parents that were never there. Okay. When me and my husband, 30, met 7 years ago, I explained I'm basically their mother, and when they need me, I will drop everything to go to them. Even before we got married, I made him promise me that he accepted my loyalty with my siblings will always come first. I mean, if he promised.
Yeah, I guess.
Recently, my sister did something stupid which caused her childhood sweetheart, whom she'd been with since she was 15, to ghost her. So this has been 6 years. Since the 9th of February, she's been staying at our home, and I've been helping her deal with her first heartbreak, which she's taking bad. Think Bella New Moon bad.
Ugh.
Of course, Valentine's Day being so close, it was going to be harder for her. You can imagine my anger when my husband decorated our bedroom and got me an over-the-top gift basket with extremely expensive makeup and skincare. I don't know. Did he make a stupid mistake trying to mean well, or did he set out to prove a point, as he's been a bit of a crab towards my sister? He hasn't shown her any pity, nor does he support me treating her like an innocent baby. On Valentine's Day, he called me and said, get ready. He was taking me out to surprise me. I honestly was needing a breakout, and I was glad we weren't fighting anymore. While I was getting ready, my sister entered the room and had a breakdown, which ended in a panic attack. She was still crying in my arms when my husband entered our room dressed in a suit. I just mouthed sorry, and he threw down the roses screaming, fuck it, I can't take this shit anymore. He came back home around 3 a.m. and slept on the floor of our bedroom by his own wishes. Since then, he hasn't spoken to me. My brother has told me I was in the right as family comes first, but my friends are on my husband's side.
Good God.
Holy shit. That's a hell of a way to start this out.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't know. Like, yes, he kind of understood. Like, she made him promise. Blah, blah, blah. Right. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little far. As far as I'm not saying that, like, you know, her staying with them and, you know, her taking care of her sister is too far. I think it's more like blowing off your husband on a day that is meant to be for couples, for your sister that's going through her first heartbreak. Like, she'll be fucking fine, you know, but I don't know. Although the fuck it, I can't take this shit anymore, slam down the roses, might be a bit of an overreach, but.
So here's my question. And I have a couple things. Well, I have some questions in this whole scenario here. One, when you two got together, she said, even before we got married, I made him promise me that he accepted my loyalty with my siblings will always come first. My question is, did he promise that with the understanding that he was still, you know, your husband? Like, you treat him as, you know, priority, just as he treats you as priority?
Yeah.
Or is this literally you saying, hey, I expect you to understand that I am going to put my brother and sister first no matter what over you? If it was you three hanging off of a cliff and I only had two hands, sorry, homie, you're the one falling.
Yeah.
Number two, I get that the whole childhood sweetheart thing happened. I get her sister was upset. Everyone's been there. My question there is, did she explain to her sister, hey, I'm going out tonight. If you need anything, of course, you have my phone number. I'm going to be heading out with my husband. We're going to go have some time. He's surprising me. Did she explain that knowing how her sister was already acting? Because to me, that's a bit proactive. You don't have to,
Yeah.
but it definitely helps the situation.
That'd be
Knowing how this already is happening, knowing how protective you are, knowing that she's probably going to need you.
Yeah.
Did you proactively tell her this? You didn't need to go into detail, but explain like, hey, we're going out tonight. Just give me the heads up. Like, the house is yours. Chill, breathe, all that. But
I don't think she really has to, though. Like,
she doesn't have to.
She's 20, like, the sister's 21. She's like, if she was like, you know, teenager.
I mean, she's being coddled, if you ask me. But
definitely, yeah. But that's just way too far to me.
I also feel like this has been like a week or two since the breakup. Yeah, actually, no, it's been 5 days. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and then also apparently it's the sister's fault. My sister did something stupid, which caused her childhood sweetheart, whom she'd been with since she was 15, to ghost her. So did she cheat?
Yeah. Now, okay, that adds a layer to this.
So like,
so you know that she did something wrong.
Yeah.
But you're coddling her to make her feel better.
And then your husband has to pay the price.
And that honestly makes it, you know what? I feel for him now. I know why I threw down the rose and said, fuck it, I can't take this anymore. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I still think, like,
apologies. I know this.
Yeah. That's fine. I still don't think he should have gone that far, you know?
You're going to be the one throwing down the roses in a second. I can't take this anymore. No, I agree with you. I think that she's the asshole.
I think
I was going to say everyone sucks here. I was going to say everyone sucks. I was going to say the sister sucks because I feel like she's kind of using this to her advantage. I was going to say that the OP sucks because you're just not giving a fuck about your husband at this point.
Yeah.
And I was going to say husband sucks because of how he acted at the end. But no, husband is valid.
I think he's valid. I still think he could have done it a little better, you know. But, you know,
think of heat of the moment, though.
Yeah, I mean, still
knee-jerk reaction.
I guess
you're a much more calmer head than I.
Yeah, like, as I can't picture myself doing that. I would definitely excuse myself and be like, I'll be back later. Y'all do your thing, you know, or something, you know. But I wouldn't be yelling Because I'm sure that also probably just made the whole situation worse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's fair.
But so I'm still saying asshole, but I'm leaning everyone sucks.
I'm saying straight up asshole.
Yeah.
As a knee jerk reaction, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely feel sorry for him.
Because like this is a situation where he's having to, like, I just mouthed sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. How did you say it? Everyone knows tonality is so important in these situations. If your husband around the corner and sees this and all you go is sorry.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to lean a little bit more because I'm just rethinking about this. You can imagine my anger when my husband decorated our bedroom and got me an over-the-top gift basket. So he went out of his way.
Got you a big gift.
Of shit. Yep. Like we said in our...
I don't know. Did he make a stupid mistake trying to mean well, or did he set out to prove a point as he's been a bit of a crab towards my sister?
What does that have to do with it?
I don't think he fucking cares about your sisters. He cares about you two.
Yeah. He's just wanting to celebrate Valentine's Day. So like he goes out, gets some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I am going to lean definitely more asshole. There's still an element of everyone sucks to me, but I'm going to say asshole.
Yeah. I'm an asshole on this one. I'm taking asshole for sure.
And it looks like everyone else agrees with us. With asshole. Let's see.
The brother, of course, is going to side with you, but all the friends are right here. Like, your husband doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. You can imagine quote, you can imagine my anger when my husband decorated our bedroom and got me an over-the-top gift basket with extremely expensive makeup/skincare. No, I really cannot. Your husband made a lovely present for you and you were angry? That's absurd. Your sister is a grown woman who can deal with the fact that other people still have happy relationships, or had, because your husband is not going to stick around much longer if you keep doing this shit. You're the asshole.
Amen.
Dang.
28,000 upvotes on that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how.
Also, a valid point right here. I cannot either. I can imagine if he decorated the entire house, I'd have been angry because that would really have been in her face. But he decorated their private space.
Yeah. Why is she going into the bedroom?
Bingo.
Like their bedroom.
Let's see the next one. You're the asshole. I'm not reading all this.
Yeah.
You're the asshole. I had to read this twice to be sure, but you were angry when your husband tried to go all out and do a big deal romantic gesture and then tried again. Your sister's dealing with heartache. Sure, and that's rough, and it doesn't matter whether she caused it herself in terms of you wanting to be there for her. But I'm going to be frank with you. Your sister's a grown woman now, and you're trying to handle what appears to be significant mental health issues by yourself. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm curious if OP ever responded to any of these.
And not that I'm seeing yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen any OP response.
I mean, yeah, this is a good point. You're the asshole. When you married your husband, he also became family.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody's going to be saying not the asshole.
Yeah, keep clicking these down. I want to see if anybody says you're not the asshole. Everyone sucks here. You're not prioritizing your husband and your relationship with your husband for his behavior and outburst your sister for doing something stupid that caused her the previous relationship. Cheating. Edit, sister cheated. You are prioritizing a cheater over your husband. You're the asshole. I wonder
if there was a response somewhere.
There had to be.
From other OP posted comment, she had been drunk one night and had a one-night stand with a coworker. Yep.
Yeah, you can see right here, edit, after reading your comments, gentle, you're the asshole.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, cheaters, never cool. Sure, be there for your sister, but don't especially when your sister fucks up that bad.
Yeah. So now that we have the full context, your sister cheated.
Yep.
So she's having to pay the repercussions of her actions. You're coddling her, and you're throwing away your special time with your husband to take care of a cheater who is literally boo-hooing over her making the decision.
Yeah. Like, yeah, sucks you made a big mistake.
I'm done here.
Deal with it. Yeah. I'm not even saying everyone sucks anymore.
Yeah. Like, you're the asshole. You knew, and you still did that to your husband. You're the asshole and you don't deserve him. Set that man free.
Yep. Or change yourself quick.
Yeah. Quickly.
Moving on.
You're up, buddy.
Am I the asshole for not getting my wife anything for Valentine's Day? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble this week, and I'm not sure that I deserve to be. I, 35 female, did not get anything from my wife, 36 female, for Valentine's Day this year. Hear me out. I told her in August that since I was going to be unemployed and going to law school full-time, the next 3 years that I wouldn't be getting her or anyone else presents for the next 3 years. Mentioned it to her multiple times. English is hard. She was then kind of mad at me for not getting her anything for Christmas despite this, but she got over it rather quickly. Monday morning, I texted her Happy Valentine's Day. She leaves for work before I get up. I did not get her any presents because I don't have any money. She got me a bag of jelly beans for Valentine's Day. I didn't need anything, but I thanked her anyway. She was very, very mad I didn't get her a gift for Valentine's Day. She said I could have just gotten her a small gift or even homemade. I told her it didn't even cross my mind as I didn't have the money for gifts, but I will do that in the future. I then made her a homemade card, but she said that that didn't count because she had to ask. She also knows I do not like Valentine's Day as it reminds me of when my school was shot up in 2008. I also had a cold all week and hadn't been feeling well. She was still mad at me on Tuesday and reiterated the same points. It's now Thursday, and she says that she wants to forgive me, but is still upset and feels that me not getting her something means I don't care. I said I don't feel like I should have to apologize, as I told her I wouldn't have the money to get any gifts months ago. Am I the asshole? I agree that she could have, like we said, like in the previous episode on our podcast, so like acts like time together, you know, like it doesn't have to be money spent. It could be, you know,
It wasn't previous. It'll be the one coming out.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. We recorded it last time. So,
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert. We're going to talk about this on Tuesday.
We are actually, yes.
So yeah, like I don't think you don't have to get a gift. Like yes, you can. It can be a small gift or something homemade. I agree with that part. But she definitely did warn her too. So I'm kind of torn on that. I guess it would definitely be different for each couple, you know, as they all treat Valentine's Day differently.
I think this is going to be the very first true open closed story for me.
Okay.
Not the asshole.
Because she warned her.
Soft leaning, everyone sucks.
Okay.
She wasn't the asshole the entire time she warned her.
Mm-hmm.
She explained very clearly. Sounds like wife didn't get mad at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So telling me that your wife didn't get mad about Christmas presents, suddenly we're pissed off that Valentine's Day's around and you didn't do anything. Sure, homemade gifts, but even for homemade gifts, you still got to spend money.
Yeah.
To get stuff. You may not have everything you need laying around the house. But then you start justifying why you didn't and why certain things don't align, like the school shooting it on, you know, and such. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to justify your actions. You've already explained. I'm gonna kindly go not the asshole.
Yeah.
I could go everyone sucks here. No, I'm going everyone sucks here. I'm gonna go everyone sucks
here. Yeah.
I really didn't like it that you started to justify your actions. You were perfectly fine. You were capable. You did exactly what you needed to do. You explained to your partner, and your partner's the one who's being an asshole for being pissed off that you didn't get anything when they knew you weren't going to get anything.
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't typically buy gifts on Valentine's Day, I see nothing wrong with that. But when you start trying to justify your actions like that to try and make yourself sound like the victim here,
yeah,
that's where I have a problem. So everyone sucks.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with everyone sucks because, yeah, while she did warn her, a small act, you know, could have changed that. Make a homemade card, all that fun stuff. But yeah, everyone else said asshole, which very interesting.
Yeah.
You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Thoughtful doesn't have to cost money.
I mean, I can see where this comment right here comes from. OP is definitely the asshole. Making a card, writing a letter, going through old photos to find the most meaningful picture of the two of them and putting it in the frame they already have. There are all kinds of entirely free ways to make a token of your affection for the person you love, not making a sincere gesture. Okay, what about time?
Yeah.
Which is, spoiler, something we talk about. I don't want to go into detail on it because we do talk about it a lot of detail on the podcast, so definitely tune in to watch it on Tuesday. But time, just time, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, yes, you can do little sincere gestures here and there for that, but like time. To me, it just if you are putting behind you the thought that or if you're putting out the thought of time with your partner or spouse is not worthy of being the gift you're looking for, I think you've got a little ass backwards there.
Yeah,
but that's just me. A lot of people in here are saying that they could have like done so many different things, like smaller, gestures here and there. But I don't know, like,
yeah. I mean, there's an OP response here. So you're saying that you spend $0 getting a coffee, buying lunch out, and having purchased nothing for yourself since August because seriously you can't scrape together $20 to get your wife a Christmas or Valentine's present, and if so, you can't put the thought into doing something for her. I see this as more simply not getting her something for Valentine's Day. Soft, you're the asshole. Hard, you're the asshole. This is spot on. I've not gotten anything non-school related for myself. I've ordered food for both of us a few times, which wasn't smart. Yes, I could scrape up 20, but if I put it on a credit card, but I don't want to go further into debt than I already am.
Negative 54 votes. Good Lord.
I mean, like it. I mean, I get where they're coming from on it. And I get that, yes, they could have done something small.
Yeah. This, again, is open close for me.
Yeah.
Like, everyone sucks. Everyone sucks here. Yeah. I think that there's multiple layers to this, but I don't think anyone's getting out of this without being an asshole.
Yeah.
I think that you as a partner, you did exactly what you need to do by explaining it. You don't need to justify that. Trying to justify to make yourself sound like the victim is where you become an asshole.
Yeah.
Your partner, your wife is also an asshole because in a marriage, funny part enough, we were actually talking about this on the way to get coffee. In a marriage, you and your partner need to work together.
Yeah.
You need to communicate together. You need, and I'm not even doing the communication bit. Like, this is seriously one of those times where you need to be able to communicate together effectively when things like this happen. If one of the two of you is taking a step back financially to further progress themselves and jettison past where they were,
yeah,
then the other partner needs to understand, okay, this partner is going to be taking a step back for a little bit. I'm the breadwinner. I can't expect them. This reminds me of the remember the story we read? It was a few episodes back of the husband who got pissed off. I think it was Christmas. Got pissed off at his wife because she went and bought him a couple gifts with the money that he gave her for Christmas, but he wanted her to spend all the money on him for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's fucked. I feel like we're leaning in that direction here where it's like breadwinner is like, okay, well, I expect you to spend money on me.
Yeah.
Or at least you do something for me. Like, it's not feasible. You're putting an unfair expectation on someone who already put a realistic expectation on the situation.
Yeah.
That's just me. Like, if you've gone those links to make sure you're communicating, then that's where it's at.
Yeah.
If you feel like that's unfair, come back and talk about it. But don't spring that on your partner last second and be like, oh, well, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. Yeah. I want to change this. I'm up and close on this.
Move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everybody's being silly. Hey, everyone. If you're enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe or follow depending on the site that you're on. And make sure to drop a like on the video. If you have any lousy ideas for the show, feel free to email them to us at thelousypodcast@gmail.com or join the Discord by using the link in the description. Back to the show.
Yeah. Bunch of silly gooses.
Silly gooses.
Anybody the asshole for calling my sister ungrateful after she received a boring Valentine's Day gift.
Ooh.
Okay. So my 27 female sister, so my 27 female sister, 24 female, has been with her boyfriend, 24 male, for approximately 3 years. Although there is not much age difference between us, she looks up to me and asks me for advice on most things. From what I have seen, they seem to get on really well and have grown up together through university and then working. For Valentine's Day, my sister received 2 handmade bedside tables from her boy. I'm sorry. 2 handmade bedside tables from her boyfriend, similar to the set she had seen online.
Wow.
They were really well made and honestly looked beautiful. I'm not sure, but I imagine the woodwork gone into making them would have been a lot. Yeah. However, she told me she was disappointed at not receiving jewelry or a more typical Valentine's Day gift. She said the tables were boring, to which I replied that it takes a lot more effort to hand make something than to go on to a shop and buy jewelry that other people have. I said that she was extremely ungrateful and for not appreciating the gift and was acting like a spoiled brat Now she is not speaking to me. Am I the asshole?
No.
I think I'll say we can collectively say, absolutely not.
No, wow. Good on the dude, by the way.
Absolutely.
That's huge. Like,
I just want to go on and clear this on the not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
And everyone else said, not the asshole.
Yeah.
There's no way you're an asshole here. Your sister's the asshole. She doesn't deserve that man. Now the asshole sounds spoiled as fuck. This man is treating her like royalty and she's crying because it wasn't a Macy's necklace. Facts, dude. Facts.
She just ruined the chance of any heartfelt gifts from that boyfriend ever. Honestly, if I found out the woman I was dating was that shallow, I would cut my losses and move on.
Facts.
Yeah. Let's see. Everyone sucks here?
Oh, hold up. I'm seeing this play out over and over again on Reddit today. It's not bad or wrong for someone to want a traditional gift on Valentine's Day. It's not wrong to like the commercial silly hearts and pink roses side of the holiday. It's not wrong or bad to want a cheesy stuffed animal or some cookie cutter flowers. Let people enjoy things. Hopefully she hasn't told him that she finds the gift boring.
It's not about her enjoying, like, wanting jewelry. It's about thinking it's boring.
Yeah.
And meh. Like, you good?
Yeah. I'm reading this other one down here. The big caveat is whether she wanted it. My mother asked for a lot of things throughout her marriage with my father, little presents here and there she specifically wanted. My father ignored all those things and did random favors he thought she wanted instead. He once rebuilt her entire closet, which caused her to have to find a new place for everything in the closet for weeks and a bunch of construction noises and a mess everywhere. But she did mention once that her closet was too small. She wasn't happy or excited about what he did, and he pouted for months because she wasn't as happy as he wanted her to be. Okay. I get where this is coming from. I'm going to tell a quick story on this. So one of my old bosses, great friend, love him dearly. He's an awesome guy. Phil, if you're out there, love you, big dog. Phil told me a story once upon a time, and it stuck with me for a long time on something like this. He came to get a haircut, and we were talking, and I remember the conversation was talking about things that we do, like acts of service for our spouse or our partner. And he said something to always remember is if your spouse asks for it, that's what they want.
Yeah. For
example, he said that one day his wife had asked for him, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was to clean the kitchen, right? Or no, sorry. It was flowers. No, she wanted flowers. She said, hey, I would love if I came home from work today and there were flowers on the table. He said, okay. She left and he cleaned the entire house, top to bottom, spotless. Clothes were done. Everything was all done. All she had to do was come in and sit down and just prop her feet up. Dinner was cooked and everything. When she walked in, the very first thing she said was, where's my flowers? Didn't notice the house was clean. Didn't notice the clothes were put away. Didn't know dinner was cooked. Didn't realize that the kids were all taken care of. Didn't see any of that. First thing she asked was, where are my flowers? And got mad because he never got them. That I understand.
Yeah.
If your spouse asks for it, sure. But go back up to the story real quick. She received 2 handmade bedside tables from her boyfriend, similar to the set she had seen online. Based on that line, she wanted them.
Yeah. Or said something like, these look really nice.
Bingo.
You know, because like he's not going to go out and just make some random ass bedside tables.
Correct.
Yeah.
So to all of that, it sounds like she had said she wanted them and he remembered that. So good on him for remembering that.
Yeah.
And I'm closed on this. This is not the asshole.
Definitely
not the asshole for calling her out. I think your sister is absolutely ungrateful for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty open and shut. I get the point of the everyone sucks, but that's assuming a lot of things too. So
yeah.
All right.
It's one of those few times we actually agree with the commenters.
Yeah. Right. All right. Let's see if that happens again. Am I the asshole for declining a home cooked meal on Valentine's Day from my SO? To preface, there was no big fight. My SO offered to cook dinner tomorrow night. We are both not in favor of going out and mostly don't take Valentine's Day seriously. The issue is that my SO does not like to cook. I do all the cooking with the exception of maybe half a dozen times my SO has made spaghetti in the last year. This is just me. I do all the cooking with the, I'm totally fine with this. I love to cook. I know he would cook more if I asked him, but he wouldn't enjoy it. He has cooked on 2 other Valentine's Days and both times it was not good. extremely overcooked chicken, and little to no seasoning. I offered to order a heart-shaped pizza this year from a local shop. He told me that he was planning on cooking for me. I gently told him that I would really appreciate the offer, but I would prefer to order pizza. I explained that I am so grateful whenever he cooks, but because he doesn't often, that I don't always enjoy what he makes. I have told him in the past I would love to cook together sometimes, and I repeated that in this conversation. He said he was good with ordering pizza, but his feelings definitely seemed hurt. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted us to both enjoy the meal. Am I the asshole?
All right, read the edit.
Yeah,
I kind of read ahead for you.
Thank you so much for all the feedback. I want to clarify a couple things. My SO and I have been together for 10 years. I wrote it in the post, but I've asked/offered to cook together many times over the years. It wasn't my intention to criticize. I was being honest about what I wanted. He does many, many nice things for me all the time, and there were a lot of things he is way better at than me. I kind of identify with this guy a little bit because, like, I didn't. Well, I know you don't, but like, I did not cook at all for the longest time. Now, more recently,
hell, I cooked for us.
Yeah, honestly, when we lived together, and so the few times that I did cook, when my wife and I were like dating and engaged and all that, at first it was mostly just like spaghetti and like a couple things that I could make. Since then, we've done like HelloFresh, and I've actually learned to cook pretty well. Like, you know, I'm not going to say I'm like a master chef or anything like that, but I make some pretty damn good food, and she really enjoys it. And she, like, we're open and honest about that because
He really does. I've had some.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for fucking up your ulcers, by the way.
It's fine.
Yeah. I made something spicy. Those ulcers did not.
I died that night, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It was worth it. So I have since learned, so I don't know if, I mean, I guess he probably hasn't been practicing or anything. So I can kind of get, but like the open and honest part, saying like, hey, a little overcooked. I do like the idea of them cooking together. And if they did that more often, maybe he could learn, you know, but it sounds, I don't know.
I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to catch some heat in the comments.
Okay.
Not the asshole.
Honestly, I think I agree. Like, because they're being open and honest with their.
I'll accept this one. Communication.
You know,
I do want to say this. OP got really close.
Really close. Yeah.
Don't fucking throw it in the dude's face like that.
Yeah.
That didn't need to be said. You could have said, to me, here's how that could have gone. Hey, I'd love to cook us dinner tonight for Valentine's Day. Oh, well, actually, I was thinking we get pizza instead. No, I'd really love to cook. Okay, how about I cook with you? Let's do it together. Make it special. Okay.
I mean, it might have been that way. Like, you know,
Crazy.
Because, of course, we didn't hear the entire actual conversation.
He told me he was planning on cooking for me. I gently told him that I would really appreciate the offer, but I would prefer to order pizza. I explained that I am so grateful whenever he cooks, but because he doesn't often, that I don't always enjoy what he makes. Not needed there. I have told him in the past I would love to cook together sometimes, and I repeated that in this conversation. It should have never gotten to that point. It should have been, if he's adamant on cooking, all right, let's do it together.
Yeah.
I'd love to cook with you. Let's do it. We've talked about this in the past. Let's do it right now. It's a great time.
I don't think it's necessarily an asshole thing to say.
I think it's like, very, very close based on.
It definitely depends on wording, you know? And I think she got the wording just right. Like, just barely.
Bullseye.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's a healthy way to approach it. I mean, yeah, he might be a little hurt that, you know, his cooking hasn't been good in the past. But I mean, what are you going to expect? Like, you don't know how to cook.
Some people just don't know how to cook.
Yeah. Like when I fuck something up, I'll be like, sorry, I fucked it up. Like, you know,
yeah.
Even like if my wife had fucked up a couple things in the past, I'm like, it's fine. You know, not really a big deal, but
she makes some banging buffalo dip though.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I told you our recent thing. we got a Stouffer's lasagna.
Oh no.
And we alternate back and forth with cooking. And she would look like she was just not looking forward to cooking at all. And that's like our cheap, like, you know, easy thing, right? Like it's either that or like some pizza or like just something we can toss in the oven real quick. I was like, hey, if you want to, I don't mind actually cooking if you want to do the lasagna. And she's like, oh, thank God. Yes, please. It was frozen. She saw if it's frozen, it's 100 minutes. If it's thawed, it's like 70. She took the lid off and put it in for 100 minutes. If you continue reading, it says for the first 35 minutes, do it without the lid. And then for the remaining 65, make a little tent teepee kind of thing with the lid. And then put that in there so it doesn't burn the fuck out the top. About 90 minutes into it, I'm like, hey, did you ever put the top on? Because it's not my first Stouffer's lasagna. I got really good at those. Like, did you ever put the lid on? She's like, well, yeah, towards the end. I was like, no. I was like, I'm pretty sure that it's stretching. And then like we both went, and then she opened it up. That shit was black. And I was like, why don't you read the fucking because we have like a running kind of joke, but she also kind of doesn't do it where she doesn't read the entire instructions. And so I was
like ordering bananas.
Like ordering bananas, exactly.
This is not a cook your wife episode, but
no,
like, you know.
Yeah, that was a pretty recent thing that was kind of related. So,
and nothing like,
I still ate the lasagna. We just took the top layer off.
nothing quite like getting a text message. Hey, do y'all need bananas?
Yeah.
Why? I ordered 4 bananas. I apparently ordered 4 bushels.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, not
the asshole.
Not the asshole.
But everyone else
said asshole. Which,
and I get it. I don't even think we really need to see. I'm going to predict the comments. I'm going to predict the comments. They're going to talk about the fact that she didn't need to say what she said, like she was a dick by saying that. She should have respected it and let him cook.
Yeah.
It's a nice gesture, and maybe someone in there who's probably like, he don't deserve you, bitch, like, or someone around there. So let's find out.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Gentle, you're the asshole. He wants to do it. You can suck it up for one night if it's not good.
That's one.
Yep. I can understand how that could be true. Thank you for sharing your point of view. You're the asshole. Let him try. House is going to improve, but keep the pizza place phone
That's
number
2.
handy. Great point. Not the asshole. Burnt dinners aren't romantic. You so wanted to do something special, but maybe he can find a way to express his feelings with other talents. Burnt dinners are romantic if you're able to laugh about it and then order in.
Laugh about it with your best friends on a podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, got him. Let's go. Commander in Cheeks.
I'm sorry. That's a great one.
It's solid.
Yep. Follow our Valentine's Day tradition and order food. Tip 100% of the bill and genuinely enjoy the night. No one should cook because it gets weird and make up for the Scrooges.
That is also very good. I will say this, like, so my wife and I, when it comes to finances, like, we typically have them together.
Yeah.
But like, what we'll do is we'll justify, like, if we buy $30 worth of pizza and whatnot, with delivery, we'll tip $30 to the person who's coming out because that person's doing a job on a holiday. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Let's see. It sounds to me like he's looking for a way to do something for you on Valentine's Day. He may have even looked up a special recipe or found some time or space to practice making a meal that's not as bad as past years. Perhaps a compromise could be found, like cooking together so you can help guide him, but he feels like he's being useful. I didn't think about him looking up a recipe or even practicing. That's a great point. I mean, like, he could have, but
yeah.
I
don't know. I'm still going to go not the asshole here.
Yeah. I don't think you're being an asshole because, like, it was communicated properly.
I like I said, she got damn close.
Yeah, and I think she probably learned a good bit from this too. That, and hopefully they can cook together, and maybe he's blow her away one day with some banging ass food.
Hopefully,
that'd be cool.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Yep.
But it's time to ride out.
It's time.
So let's get out of here. As always, there's a button behind me. Click it to subscribe to the channel. If you liked what you saw today, put some comments down below. Do the couples emoji for engagement to help us out. And then, of course, video behind me is something YouTube recommends. So go watch that too.
Yep.
But we're out of here.
Bye.
Later.